Hey everybody, it's John DeYoung, and today we're going to talk about lateral raises. That exercise you see in the gym all the time, whether it's on the Cybex machine, you got people doing it straight arm out to the sides, you got people coming up and you got to pour the pitcher of water. That's interesting. I'll tell you about that in a minute. We have behind the back with cable raises. How about the front raise to the side, down and reach wide and together. Now, the problem with all of that is it may not be giving you trouble now, but in the future it will. And my job is to give you exercises that are safe to perform and aren't going to cause any kind of trauma that something like I just showed you will. Guarantee. Eventually, keep doing shoulders that way, lateral raises. You're going to get a lot of impingement problems. We'll just start off with a simple straight lateral raise. So people say, all right, so here you see the medial deltoid or the side deltoid. It's actually pitched backwards, okay? So what you want when you're doing an exercise, you want the muscle perpendicular to the force. So we got gravity going down. We want that muscle to be a little more forward. So if I change my position, my posture, I'm gonna come a little forward. That's gonna allow the side deltoid or the medial deltoid to be perpendicular to force, which would be gravity pulling down on my medial deltoid right here, okay? So we want that. So that's why people, when they're coming up here, they think, well, let me internally rotate to have that, to achieve that medial deltoid perpendicular to force. But they're internally rotating, causing impingement on the acromion and the head of their humerus. It's going to pinch on that supraspinatus tendon, the tendon of the supraspinatus, your rotator cuff. So the medial deltoid does no function ever is it for to internally rotate. So the idea of exposing that deltoid to pouring the water, getting the pinky up in a lateral raise position makes visual sense, but not structural sense. So not a great idea. Going to run into a lot of impingements. You're not clearing the acromion. The head of the humerus is going to be rubbing on that. Same with anything back here. That's even more. Cable lateral raises, especially front raise to side, down to lateral raise to front. So why put your shoulder through that? Again, you may not be feeling it now, but you will in the future. So simple lateral raise, let's change that. We're gonna slightly pitch forward, okay? I'll just do one for now. Now as we come up, it's pretty perpendicular to force. You can see that side deltoid right there. Now if you can externally rotate just a hair, as you're pitched forward, it's fully exposed, okay? Pitching forward, and right there. Let me show you a little more on the ground. Okay, so now you can see that, what I was talking about. So it's important you have your frontal plane, and now our scapular plane is about 30 degrees a little forward of your frontal plane. This is like bisecting your body in half. Frontal plane, and when you're even doing like shoulder presses, you don't want to be back here. Slightly in the scapular plane, and we're going to come out, and we're going to slightly externally rotate. Okay, even if it's just a hair. Now you're not just pronating, supinating your wrists. We want to really just externally rotate your humerus, okay, in the shoulder. All right, so I'll show you again what that's going to look like. Again, pitch forward. Coming slightly forward, externally rotate, boom, nice. I don't know if you can see it from behind, but watch, side deltoids are really parallel to the floor, perpendicular to gravity. Let me go right here for you, all right? That's great, let me just show you something else. So this is why lateral raises, straight out to the side, or a bad idea. First, the force is not coming directly down onto your medial deltoid or your side deltoid. And then pouring the pitcher puts it in the right position, but it also causes impingement on the humerus and the acromion, pinching down, especially as you get higher, on the tendon of the supraspinatus. And so again, no more cables behind the back, no more front, side, down. That's grinding out that shoulder. No more T's. Okay, what other way do people do lateral raises? Again, you might not be feeling it now, but you will feel impingements and issues in the future. So, okay guys, hopefully that's going to help. Do it that way, do it right, you're going to see the difference, and I'll see you soon.